All right, friends and family, what's going on? My name is Skylent. Today we're doing a first look here of a game called Tale of Toast. The Tale of Toast. It is an MMO RPG, I believe is technically what it is promoting itself as. We'll see exactly what this game has in store for us. It's sitting at mixed reviews right now on Steam. A lot of spammed comments on my channel to check out this game. So whether those are bots or not, I don't know, but it seems like maybe there might be some interest in this game. At least we can see if it's worth your time or not. So this is going to be a first look. I'm going to be trying to have fun, but if it gets to a point where I'm annoyed, which I'm expecting to be, I'm a little bit cynical going into this, then I will just kind of, I'll devolve it into basically just a shitpost. I'll just start reviewing it, you know, book by the cover. But yeah, let's log in here. So immediately, why am I actually so cynical? I actually tried playing this game a little bit earlier yesterday, and the server just simply, it wasn't working. Immediately you can actually see here that they're having issues. Yeah, I'm in queue. The server is full. So actually, you know what? Before we even get into this, let's go ahead. Let's actually make a video about judging a book by the cover. So when an MMO has a queue, that can sometimes be expected for a brand new huge game, right? Like World of Warcraft. Dude, the amount of people that get on those like the servers, it's insane. For a game like this though, it's a little weird, and we also have some confirmation that just the servers are not good enough for a release game. So, all right, judging the book by the cover, this isn't so great. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quit the game here, and we're going to keep the camera rolling here. So, Tale of Toast, tried playing already, didn't really work. So let's go to the store page, and this is why I'm so cynical. And this is a lot of people are like, Sky, how can you review a game by playing it just for a few minutes? I'm telling you right now, I can review a game without even playing it, and you can say that's bullshit. No. Also, you can always look at other people's reviews. There's probably a reason why it has mixed reviews. So you can actually see the overall, the aesthetic of a game, what it aims to do, its polish, the speed that the game is playing at least in the videos, the video production. You can look at how an MMO is published and actually kind of pseudo-review it. Because when it comes to reviewing a game that is consistently republishing itself, such as an MMO, then how it launches is really important. So this is early access, free to play early access. So it's like, well, you can't hate on a free to play game that's not even out yet. Whatever, I sure can. So anyways, this for the amount of comments that I've been getting, which is why I'm saying they're probably paid comments. It doesn't make sense. Why? So another thing, let's go look at the community hub. How many players are actually playing this? 500 players. This game can only hold 500 players in a server. So I have the US East, which is what I'm going to play on. I'm not going to play on, horrible ping, whatever. No. 500. This is 500 in game. That might be global, actually. So then there's a further division of the regions. Maybe not. I'm not sure how this is calculated, but there's 500 right now in game. This game is already suffering from horrible latency, apparently, according to the server thing, unless they fix that. But according to the updates and the announcements right here, the net code is not fantastic, and the server it just can't handle it. So they capped it 500. That's bad for an MMO. Oh man, that's bad. Also, we can see from the videos that have actually been thrown out here, it seems like a game that plays really slow. It seems like a game that's very self-aware that it's a bad game. It doesn't seem like it's trying to trick anybody, that it's a really very non-serious game. And if it takes itself so unseriously with this royalty-free music, I'm pretty sure if you just go into the YouTube audio library and type in dramatic cinematic, you're going to get that song. So you get just like this. This is also just a really boring trailer, honestly. It's a really boring trailer. I think it has maybe an interesting art style in some way, like a chibi-ish art style. Some people play those kind of games. But no, dude, a Tale of Toast. What is this game? What is this game? Is it supposed to be like an Adventure Quest kind of game that, like, it just doesn't look very appealing to me. So yeah, I decided that if you're gonna waste my time with multiple days of me not being able to queue up into the server, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do my first look like this. I will make it an editorial talking about how I judge a book by the cover. Another thing that we can do actually is, like I said, you can look at the trailers. For games, you can, you have multiple trailers we can just see here. You can look at the screenshots, and you can see which screenshots they choose to use. This is what I'm trying to teach you guys, is you can see how they're trying to promote their game. So one thing they show, like maybe a cute little mount. They might show lots of mounts. They might have if they have screenshots of lots of different outfits and mounts, which is really more of like a Black Desert kind of thing, then it's like, okay, you know where the focus of the game is. Lots of outfits. Okay, microtransactions, right? This one, it just has like really like not good screenshots. Like at this one, it kind of shows a town and everything. That's pretty cool. But there's a whole, like if you see screenshots and if you see trailers that mostly are comprised of just landscapes, not even like actual cities like this, like what is this? I guess it shows it has flying. But if you're seeing lots of nothing really, then that might be saying what's inside the game. So yes, whenever I see a trailer that's just landscapes, that it doesn't seem very good. Of course, Black Desert Online opened up with like minutes of scrolling landscape. I'm saying when a trailer is mostly comprised of that, but Black Desert also had lots of combat as well in that trailer. So yeah, we have just like it's really showing off the world. It's trying to be like, oh man, we are an MMO, we're an open world. You know, we got stuff and things to do. But they're not really showing the things to do, right? So it's kind of trickery here with this style of trailer, and you can't. It's hard to fault it for this style of trailer because like every MMO does this sort of thing. You just got to kind of see the ratio of action to non-action and what they do choose to promote. Again, if you see lots of outfits, you know, silly little mini games or, you know, things like that, you can kind of imagine what the game will be like. Judging a book by its cover, it's its own art form. Of course, you have to have the experience of playing a lot of these different games, seeing how they publish themselves to really get a feel for it. But I don't know, I'm just trying to help you guys a little bit. Now, this game might end up being a really fun, cool game. There are some really very chill games out there that are really more cartoony. They really don't have much going on in them. It's really more of a community sort of thing. So you have Toontown is one of those games that you can actually play. There's what is it, Devon? There's of course the Adventure Quest. Sorry, I want to say like EverQuest, but Adventure Quest 3D is the new one. And I guess you could also go back and play some older games too, as well, that have really lackluster trailer. Holy shit, guys! I predicted the fuck out of this. This trailer is literally just landscapes. God dang. Anyways, you can actually go play a bunch of games, old and new, that can be in smaller scope size. You know, they didn't put much money into the game, and they can be fun games because they have a good community. This might be one of those games, but as a game and as a critic reviewing the game itself, you know, what I'm seeing is, now this one has a little bit more action, of course, really showing the mounts very specifically. It just doesn't. It's not appealing to me personally, even though I do want to play a social type of game. I'm not really seeing a lot of mini games. I'm not seeing like raiding. I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing like somebody like took a bullet point list of what people want to see in MMOs. Okay, there's people with a dragon. There's crafting. There's mounts. I guess you can see the open world. There are other players, but I didn't see. See, here's another thing. I didn't see a massive number of players. Did you notice that? In an MMO, even Darkfall, which has a low population, still has its trailers with hundreds of people fighting hundreds of other players, or like, you know, just a fucking lot of people. This is like, okay, there's 3 people here fighting a dragon. There's 1 person all alone fighting some pugs. Fuck, I don't know, man. What's going? Where is the massivity? You can say it's in the world. It's a pretty bland, barren, open world. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like right there was a cool shot of a city. I wanted to see the city life, you know, the actual MMO. Like, give me that, man. And right here's the start of something, even though it's very mount focused. But overall, the trailer wasn't good. So they paid, either somebody did it for free or they didn't pay much money to it. You know, you could just kind of look at a game in the way it's broadcasting itself, the way it's advertising itself. Yes, you can see when an online game, especially an MMO, the way it publishes itself, you can, to an extent, actually begin to review it, because MMOs consistently publish themselves and republish themselves, as in they're constantly doing new updates. They're constantly upkeeping the game. The game is constantly being published. So the way, you know, these trailers, the cinematics, everything about the game, the intro experience, all that actually carries some weight. Some people think it doesn't, because like, oh, the real game of an MMO, it takes weeks to get there. Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we can't say something. That doesn't mean we can't feel something, and that doesn't mean that we're going to be entirely wrong every single time. So my estimations, whenever I guess, you know, I kind of have my thoughts and feelings during first impressions. Generally, I have them before I even play the game, and I have almost never been wrong about anything. To me, it's really clear when a game is just low budget. It's low creativity. It's low, basically everything. To me, it's generally clear, and that it really just spells itself out as I go through the first impression. It's like, yeah, I told you so. Yeah, I told you so. And then the game eventually shuts down, you know, a year later or maybe even sooner. Yeah, I mean, it's sad. It could have been something. We go through this every time. So yes, I will try to do a first impression. I'm sorry I kind of cucked you guys. Maybe a little bit of clickbait, but no, this is my first impression of Tales of Toast. Wait, what is up with this? It's called Tale of Toast here. This is the official name on Steam. But then right here, it's The Tale of Toast. It's a little bit different. You know, it's a little bit. Why is there that? What's going on with that? I don't know. It's just all sorts of weird. It's just all sorts of weird. Come on, guys. You gotta admit to me, right? You gotta admit to me. There's something weird about this game. And for the amount of comments that I'm getting on my streams and on my channel, dude, I probably got more than 500 comments. I swear. No, okay, maybe not that many, but might be more comments than players really playing this game. All right, guys, so that's this video. If you agree with me, can you judge a book by its cover? Can you judge an MMO by its trailers and its websites and everything? Let me know in the comments below. I'll tell you that I've been doing this for a while, and obviously you can't fully review something just by looking at the website, but it actually is a really strong indicator, mainly specifically for MMOs, and then, of course, online games like MOBAs, stuff like that, but mainly MMOs. If you look at their websites, their trailers, it actually says a lot more than what people would give that credit for. So thanks for watching, guys. And regardless of how toxic sometimes and cynical I might seem to be, actually, I want to ask you guys to keep that hype alive. Thanks for watching, dudes. Have fun. I'll see you in the next one.